Kia ora, tēnā koutou, hello and welcome back. Whoa, welcome back to Freelancer with the Crossfire Mod, version 1.9. Oh yeah! Birdtross here, and today we are in a gas miners guild base here in Omega 3. Oh, well, that was last episode. So yes, if we take a look at the journal, let's actually take a look at the neural net log. Yes, so our next objective at the moment is to launch to space. What happened to the expedition fleet? The expedition fleet had a large load of repair boys. In case they receive radiation damage and cannot return for repairs, make use of them on the other side. Okay. Looks like we've got some stuff to do on the other side of a Hypergate. Oh my goodness, what is going to be on the other side? Today we are going to be finding out. But before we head through, I just want to quickly show something interesting off that I found during the repairing process. It's down here. We've got our Nomad energy blasters, which we're holding on to for reasons. Where is it? I thought... Here it is, the Ancient Energy Cannon. We've got a Nomad energy cannon. Here we go. So, fire rate of 3 and does a buttload of damage. What is that in comparison with our Coalition Gatlings? Okay, so these fire... I could probably do the math, but I imagine that these fire... It's 5 times that, isn't it? Because it fires 5 shots at once, so that's how it works, I think. But this does more damage, and yeah, it's worth a bit more as well. I don't think these guys buy them. That was obviously dropped by one of those ancient drones that we shot at during the last episode. I'm just going to hang on to that and see what people think about it. It's probably a rare drop. Graviton-generated photon beam that can cause heavy damage to hull and shields. For sure, this is just the standard version, and worth to be analysed more deeply. In other words, there's probably a much more powerful variant out there. And then people have been talking about the Dominators. Maybe I should replace them with something else. Oh, that's right, because the projectile speed, we kind of need to have the same projectile speed, because the targeting computer, we kind of knew about that already, but yeah, the targeting computer kind of calibrates for, I think it's the one that's slower, so, you know, we're kind of off with our Coalition Gatlings. So maybe, I think just for this episode, we're going to see how this goes. I am going to dismount my Dominators. I don't think I have any guns to replace them, unfortunately. No. Well, we need weapons that would ideally have 1,100 meters per second. And I don't think we're going to find anything like that, particularly on just what appears to be a generic looking inventory here. Let's see what we've got. We're going to find... I don't think I got any more countermeasures. No, so we need to get some countermeasures ASAP. Because we almost ran out there, I didn't actually realise. Glad to see we didn't run out though. Shield upgrade. Oh, there are shield upgrades. Hold on. Oh, here we go. We got the power generator and the armour upgrades. But where are the shield upgrades here? I want shield upgrades. It doesn't look like these guys are selling shield upgrades. Just the generic inventory. But we've got 26 million. I think it's about time that we took our deep scanner. And I think it's time to go ahead and splurge on the 15 million that we need to upgrade these to the maximum tier. So let's just go ahead and do that. Let's sell the deep scanner. Sell the light tractor beam. Get this one, and the heavy tractor beam, yeah. So these, as far as I know, these just work from further away, and that's about it, yeah. They work from further away, and this looks like this tractor beam works faster. Okay, well, cool. So there we go, we've upgraded the ship. It's time to get out of here and launch to space. Fly through the Hypergate and find out what happened to the expedition fleet. The expedition fleet had a large load of repair boys for the case, and they received radiation damage and could not return for repairs. Make use of them on the other side. Repair boys. Oh, okay. I think people were talking about this in the comments in the last couple of episodes. You can they sort of repair your ship for free when you stand near them. So kind of what I was talking about before, how you don't really have any kind of repair stops. Alright. We are completely on our own. Expect the worst. Money, access to the inner core systems.
Freelancer Omicron 1-8. Forces, you are cleared for launch. Good journey.
Oh, really? These dang guys. Alright. Let's get going. I was a bit worried that I didn't actually fill up on nanobots and shield batteries, but it looks like we have. So it looks like we're just heading right here. Launch to space. Right. So, do I have to dock? Okay. Where are we going? Are we going around? Okay, looks like it's taking us around and it's gonna hook back in. There we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I bet you a lot of the guys probably watching right now probably haven't made it this far into the story. Some people have been saying that this is about as far as they got. Whoa, bright pink. Whoa, that is like super duper bright. Did I do the Shift F12 thing? I did actually, yeah. Wow. That looks pretty cool. Whoa! Talk about cutting corners. Oh my god, we're still going. This is a long way. Wow. Wow. Okay, now we've got to get... I can see the tube. You might not be able to see the tube just because of the low quality and this increasing the file size dramatically, but... yeah, I can actually make out the tube that we're travelling through here. It's kind of predefined, to be honest. I thought they kind of generated it as they went, but it's generated for quite a ways. You tend to notice things like that if they're very long. And here we are on the other side. Fantastic soundtrack. And ow! Here we go. The contact with the GMG research station got lost right after the jump, when the jump tunnel closed right behind you. Oh, Hypergate. Oh dear. I got two exits for two different things. The Hypergate seems to open. Just a one-way connection with its destination coordinates. Uh-oh, no way back. Looks like the only way back home is to find some scrap metal and build a second Hypergate. What? Oh no, we're trapped! Okay, maybe that is not the best solution. There might be another way out of here. The expedition fleet obviously faced the same problem, and since there is no debris in range, they very likely moved on, searching a way back home. Yeah, so there's not much scrap metal around, is there? Not far from here is a supermassive black hole, so there is no doubt about the current location. This is the center of the Milky Way. Wow. Yeah, because, little known fact, well, a fact that I found pretty interesting, the center of the Milky Way galaxy, our galaxy, is a black hole. That's what all the stars in our galaxy, you know, the sun, and all that orbit around this guy. My goodness. High above the black hole, some giant structures are visible even from such a large distance. How they can defy the gravity of the black hole is a miracle. It is highly advised not to get too close to them, or the black hole. The event horizon would rip every ship apart. Not far from here, another unknown structure was detected. It is safe to go there. Alright then. So I take it that's that guy. There, and sure enough, there she is, the black hole. No, I guess this is all light and matter and all sorts of other things that are hiding out. Or hiding out. That are being sucked in. Right, let's go check out one of these things. It looks like it's relatively close by and extremely large. Hopefully we don't pass into the event horizon of the black hole. It looks like the mission objective wants us to travel to a jump gate over there. I was kinda... a little birdie told me that we would be doing some traveling this episode, but I just want to quickly find out what this is. A Domkavash satellite, no doubt to position to observe the black hole.
Danger. Radiation damage detected.
Alright, English translation, entering the event horizon, so let's just kind of fly back a bit. Yeah, we kind of have to fly around a little bit anomaly. And there's the black hole, yeah. So I just want to be a little bit careful here. We're going to try and travel around the black hole as much as possible. I don't really want to get too close to it. I was a bit worried that we're actually getting closer there, that the number was going down. And we are travelling away from it. It looks like it's not really moving. Okay. Well guys, I'm gonna bring you you know the drill. I'll bring you back in if something interesting is going on, if I derp up. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, we've got these repair boys that we're supposed to follow, aren't we? Yes, so head around, follow those, and be safe about it. Don't fly towards black holes. Okay guys, welcome back. I've just been flying here towards this unknown warp gate that we found. I actually managed to spot it at about 35 kilometers. I'm guessing that's about the spawn range. I tried flying towards these star things. I actually got really close to one and I noticed that my hull damage was going down. I don't know if it was down a little bit beforehand due to flying too close to the black hole or something, but it's down to about halfway. I'm a little bit nervous about using my shield batteries and nanobots and what have you. Just because I feel like we've only got a limited supply, like we've had for the last couple of episodes. It's not necessarily giving you the tools for the job. Anyway, I've since realised, since flying around, that these ships are what was described at the mission text, the flavour text, as we jumped in. That these are the towers above that don't seem to be falling into the gravity well. Anyway, the structure right in front of your ship seems to be a small version of a hypergate. Its organic structure and energy signature clearly points to Dominators activity in this area of the galaxy. It is just surprising that none of them came for a welcome yet. I don't want to say hi, but they're giving us the directions to their home. Looks like this is going to the Venn system. Cool. So this is like Domkovosh space. So there's three different sort of sectors. There's the Sirius sector, then there's the Altair sector, which is controlled by the Coalition, but they seem to be battling. Well, they were battling us on two fronts, but now they're just battling us on the one, the Nomads. And then there's the Domkovosh behind this Hypergate. Anyway, we've got some yellow, green, reddish warp gate graphics here. They're not as crazy as the pink one, but they're still pretty cool. Oh wow! Hello. First scans of this system detect giant asteroid formations with crystalline structure, which are very rare in Sirius and Altair. Long-range scans detected large structures, which might be stations or something like that. Hard to say what's really out there, as these objects are different from any Domkovosh objects we've encountered so far. The sensors also receive multiple readings from repair boys in this system. The expedition fleet must have went this way. Okay, we got some of those repair boys in here, that's cool. We're in the inner core, is what they call in this place. Okay. Wow. Wow. Alright. This takes us to inner core, so I'm guessing that system was sort of just known as inner core, but this is the inner core sector. And there's a repair boy over there. We're actually going to go ahead and target that guy and head over that way first, just to see how these work. Again guys, you guys know the drill. We're going to be coming back. Wow, that looks really cool. Yeah, we're going to be coming back once we, oh man, get something interesting going on. Just crystals, don't hurt me too much. Alright guys, see you in a bit. Uh-oh. We got some Domkovosh fighters coming in. Holy moly! Yeah, let's just keep running. Okay. Whee! Oh! Oh man. Okay. Okay guys, we're back. I think we're in range of the repair boy because we press N here, repair boy detected. I'm not quite sure if this is going to increase our shield battery nanobots, you know, count. I can't see how it would. Okay, here we are. So, yeah, it looks pretty damaged, to be honest. Maybe it's broken or something by the Dom Kibosh that we're here, and I think we see something rather dangerous looming in the shadows over there. We can kind of see something if we look this way. We can see something over there as well, and they do not look very friendly at all. Looks like, yeah, these aren't going up, which is a bit of a shame.
Go to.
Anyway, looks like we're gonna head towards the unknown jump gate here. It's a bit of a shame that doesn't seem to have helped us out, because I've already had to expend a few hull points and shield things just to keep away from the Dom Kibosh that sort of spawn. You know how it is. We've seen a couple of that happen before. Their weapons are incredibly strong. Like, we need to seriously... Like, I don't know if anyone's ever tried stacking those these armor upgrades. Yeah, these things. I don't know if they stack. If they do, that is awesome. I should have sold these. What am I carrying a lot of? I should have sold the pharmaceuticals. Holy moly! Okay. We've got a mothership.
Sensor efficiency.
Holy whoa! That's a cruiser! The Dom Kibosh have got ships, and they are not happy to see us. Not happy in the slightest. Anyway, we're keeping this up just so that we can kind of see that we're out of the 3-kilometer range. 3 kilometers is the magic number that we want, because you can't use your cruise disruptors inside of 3 kilometers. And that's pretty much game. Oh! Okay. Oh! Okay. Alright guys, we're back. I've been trying flying directly to the mission waypoint from the inner core warp gate, and I found another repair buoy here inside of this cloud. What is it called? The Hull War Field. So, if you want to be a completionist 100%, here's another repair buoy for you. Again, it doesn't really seem like it's helping me out too much. It's not restocking my nanobots and shield batteries as far as I can tell. I don't know if it has since the start of this recording. I doubt it though, to be honest. I mean, all it seems like these things do is if you got close to them, they would sort of refill your hull or something. But honestly, these guys are just so powerful that, you know, you're dead in like 2 or 3 shots. I mean, you have to spend some of your money to get these hull upgrades. I mean, they must stack. They have to stack. The hull upgrades have to stack. They would have to, I mean. Because I'm just getting beaten up way too easily here. Alright, I'll bring you back in if, you know, something else cool happens. I'm down to 1 cruise countermeasure because I used 49 fending off a fleet of those guys. Yikes. Oh! That thing just spawned right in front of me! Whoa! Whoa! Oh! Too bad we can't see it that well because of the fog. That thing looks... Oh my goodness! That gave me the biggest shock of my life. Not well, no, that's an exaggeration. And there it goes. Cloaked again or something. Oh. Anyway, we came across planet Earth there. If we take a look at the info card for it, it's it allows organisms to grow, but the Dom Kibosh seem to have set up some bases there, so not landing there anytime soon, and we haven't gotten close enough to that one to tell anything about it. Oh. 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 Oh no. What are you? Oh no. We better fly around that. So get out of turret mode. Okay. What the heck? Red is not friendly. Okay, the further I stay away from Anything that's red, the better. Oh, is it another one of these giant battleships? Wow. It's just fleets just all over the place. Mind-boggling. It boggles the mind. Ow! Dang it. Dang it. No! 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 Oh no! There's no cover. I'm not gonna get away. I'm not gonna be able to get away. I'm not gonna be able to get away. Oh, oh, this sucks. I got all this way. How close did I get? 38k, that's pretty close. Oh, don't hit that button, wrong button. Oh. They're getting a bit closer. Oh. I don't know if they have afterburners or something. They must have afterburners. They must have advanced ones like me, otherwise they would have... You know... Okay, let's do this. Great. Okay guys, welcome back. We're coming back towards this repair buoy that was inside the cloud, directly on the way to the mission waypoint, and we've got our hull down just as low as when we came in. I haven't actually found any guys yet. Whoa, frame rate, hello. I've actually turned the, I've messed with the difficulty scale again. I've turned the difficulty down to 0.5, or 0.05, excuse me. Just 5% of what it normally would be. I'm hoping that that's going to make these guys bearable. Honestly, I think the way you're supposed to play the game is actually kind of take a pretty extended break between the story missions of Crossfire and yeah, get yourself equipped with good weapons and guns and things for ships and so on. You know, to have millions of credits lying around. The game itself does give you millions of credits. I don't know if there's a really fast way to get money other than the prisoners. Obviously, you know, something faster than the prisoners would be great, but yeah, that's yeah, it's kind of demoralizing. Basically, you know, you sort of I sort of prepare myself to go and do an episode of Freelancer, but you know, it doesn't quite go to plan. Anyway, the entire time I've been rabbiting on about nothing in particular. Our hull has been being repaired by the repair... what is it? Repair buoy? I'm very tempted to say repair beacon. And obviously it's a repair buoy. It's got a name. And yeah, that definitely did the job. We got fixed right up. I don't know the rate or anything, but that was pretty quick. Obviously, would love it to be like really, whoa. What is up with that frame rate? I'd love it to be really, really quick, and I'd love for them to be along the entire route. That would be really great, but... No, okay, so yeah, that's really good of them to add that, because I kind of realized... What is going on? Frame rate? Hello? I'm trying to record a video here, I'm sorry, guys. Anyway. It's good of them to add them. Okay, so this is... I'm actually going to go ahead and try and fight one of these guys and see what happens. Hello boys, time to die. Okay, they're not all that dangerous on 5%, unfortunately, but I was assuming that they were more dangerous than the ancient drone, so and I played that on 10%, so I just switched this down to 5, and we're having no problems with these guys. They're still managing to whack my shields down though, which is really, really impressive actually. The 5% is enough to still do some significant damage. Let's see if they drop anything, if you can actually manage to kill them. There we go. Oh wow, purple tractor beam. That is interesting. That definitely must be some kind of loot, because our cargo hold's actually full at the moment. Oh, we picked up some kind of emitter. We'll have a look at that and like what that actually is in a sec. Sounds interesting. Let's finish off the last guy here. These are sentinels. These aren't the actual Dom Kavosh, the guys themselves. I imagine if it actually was, it would be a fair bit tougher. We've got another repair buoy. Fantastic. Stop repairing yourself. And submit. Boop. Okay. Shield batteries? I don't need those. Okay, let's take a look at the loot. What was it I picked up? I forgot what it was called. For anything for here, advanced thruster. Anything in the ammo department? No, so what about here? Ah! Whoa! Now that looks like a gun. The cellular emitter. So that fires at 3, it's got a projectile speed of 1000. Not exactly the same as our coalition Gatlings, but I reckon that's close enough. They're almost 1000. What does it say about it? There's not much information about this weapon. Our scientists don't know exactly what it is and how it works. There's just one thing we know about it. It's a laser weapon and it's dangerous, yeah. Okay, let's take a look at some of the bounty that we've gotten in a couple more of these fights. I think we've got some of these. I don't know if we take a look at the stats. We've got the same projectile speed as our coalition Gatlings, which is really good, but take a look at that damage. Wow! Is that the same as the coalition Gatlings? 326, 363. 326, 363. So, I reckon they're better. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that they're better. What about that energy usage? Wow, yeah, the energy usage is about the same as well, so these are definitely a really good weapon. Definitely a really good weapon. I'm probably gonna go ahead and try and replace them if I can. Oh! Well, we're flying right into a nomad base, basically. Let's take a look around. Oh. It's a mothership. How on earth did I expect to kill one of those things? Like, how is that even possible? They haven't actually shot at me, but still. It's a station. You can't dock with it. I don't know if we have to be friendly to dock with that, but I'm not getting any option for it. Wow. So we basically flew right into the middle of their base and lived to tell the tale. Whoa, no, hold on. Go towards the mission waypoint, please. We can actually see it now. Wow. Oh. Thank you. We're alive. Thank you, difficulty scale, for existing. You've saved my bacon. If there's a station to land on, and I seriously doubt that there actually will be, we'll go ahead and replace our weapons if we can, but like I said, it's probably not going to happen. Wow. What is that called? It doesn't say what it's called from here. The Shemya. Okay. That's going to go to the Jormdar system. Oh man. Those things look so dangerous. Fantastic art style with those. Really well designed and they look cool. We're docking. Come on. Are they closing in? Oh no, it looks like those guys are actually just chilling. They're not really flying towards us or anything. If anything, they're heading away. They don't seem to shoot. Okay, maybe they're the bigger ships are of the idea. If you shoot at us, we'll shoot at you or something. I don't know. Okay. What do we got in the Jormdar system? Right, fly to the waypoint. Pretty generic. Oh, okay guys, welcome back. So we've just come through into a new system. We'll talk about it in a second. Looks like something weird's going on here. Oh my. Oh, frame rate's still a little bit weird. What are you? What are you? Defense station. Oh, here we go. You're surrounded. Domkovar station and ships all around us. But they aren't opening fire on us. Yes they are. They keep shooting at these other ships coming through the gate and don't seem to bother us sitting right in front of their guns. But why? I'm afraid I'm gonna have to disagree. They are shooting at us. find the command output shooting at us pretty badly. Suddenly your ship systems start displaying weird values. The internal firewalls broke down. Our ships are... uh-oh. Someone or something is hacking into our navigation and communication systems. Hard to believe, but nothing is getting downloaded. Instead, several subroutine messages are being added to the ship systems. Incoming message! System update complete. Waypoint added. Help required. Okay. Well, those guys are shooting at us. I loaded the save, the autosave, so that might be why these guys are messing up a bit. Looks like we've got a rudimentary trade lane here. Another retextured trade lane. Dumb gavosh. Use trade lanes as well. This is the green one, so let's go ahead and do the dock quick trick. Oh my goodness. Well, we got out of there. Whoa! These go really fast. 3,500 of these ones. Right, let's check the map. Yeah, they go pretty dang fast. So yeah, we're in the wet system here. We started off, the last time you saw us, we were in the Jormdar system. From there we went to Neptha.
Radiation damage.
Then we went through to Risk, and then we came here into Weth. And yeah, that was basically just everything that you've seen before in the other sort of travelling long distances video. I didn't want to do that again. Not another 50-minute video. I didn't realise at the time that was going to be 50-minute. But okay. We're alive. The difficulty scale is on 0.05. And we are here at Murtrock Battle Station. It seems like the Dom Kavosh have altered our computer, and the Dom Kavosh ships are recognizing it as self, so they're just not automatically shooting us. Anyway, what is this station called again? Murtrock. Murtrock Battle Station. It looks absolutely amazing, as do all the Dom Kavosh structures, ships, and what have you. Okay, there it is there. It's kind of like the Borden, where we've got an area to dock at. Yeah, so this is definitely very cool. Hopefully they've got a breathable atmosphere on the inside. 20% oxygen. 80% nitrogen, yes, that's right. In we go. And what do they have for us? Oh, here we go. Ooh! Oh, well, that's a new voice, isn't it? Let's see. We are the Kavash. We ruled over this galaxy for more than 70,000 years. But our empire nearly collapsed. Our race was young when we started to spread over this part of the universe. Young. And blinded. Not many races which we have met in the early years of the Empire did survive the following wars. The very few which did became part of an empire. Soon, after just 2,000 years, we ruled over this galaxy, and in our blinded arrogance, we now use the name Dom Kavash. Dominator Kavash. It took us another 10,000 years to realize our mistakes. We, the Empire, were alone. Our race reached a technological level far beyond your imagination. The entire galaxy was ours. But there were no more tasks for us. No battles to fight. No war to win. No place we did not yet control. Our new fate was to give something to the worlds we once have conquered. The seed of life was spread over many worlds, and other planets already did contain primitive life forms that got influenced by our presence. But we, Kavash, are not free of mistakes, and we did many. So it did happen that we also tried to reach other galaxies. It took another 4,000 years to develop a technology to open the hyperspace to other galaxies. There was no power source strong enough to keep open such a gateway except one. One of the black holes close to the galaxy core. We have built 3 galactic gates and opened them. From all our mistakes, this was the biggest one. We tried to reach the other galaxies. We expected primitive cultures, maybe even a few civilizations. But our expectations were wrong. We could not know that we were not the only galactic empire. Our first contacts with the others were peaceful, at least for the first few hundred years. But the situation started to become complicated when we, the Kavash, decided not to share our hyperspace technology with the other empires. It is hard to say if this was a mistake or not. It took not long that war was declared on us, and giant fleets came through the galactic hypergates into our galaxy. Every ship, every Kavash able to fight was ordered back to our home world to join our fleet. Our plan was to destroy the galactic gates and finally close them. But we failed. We, the Kavash, reached the gates under heavy losses. We destroyed the hyperspace technology inside the gates because the gates themselves were nearly indestructible, as they were built to resist even the gravimetric anomalies of a black hole. The gates remained open. The hyperspace gateways took their energy directly from the black hole, and we were not able to disrupt this energy stream. Our fleet had to retreat. Many of the systems close to the core were overrun by our enemies. We, the Kavash, could not fight everywhere, and we could not allow these intruders to get hands on the hyperspace technology. Our decision was to abandon colonies in the outer regions of the galaxy, and to destroy all hypergates leading there. We limited the war to stay close to the core. Ooh, nice rhyme. Far away from our children. That was the price we had to pay for our arrogance. We could never have expected that the war would rage for so long. We could not expect that your race would travel to space so soon. You have met the guards of our old colonies, the nomads. You have survived them. Your race appears to be very interesting and strong, but full of conflicts. You appear to be like the Kavash, 70,000 years ago. Our empire will fall soon. The last defense lines have been reached by the enemy forces for the first time in our history. We ask for help. Fight with us, or the galaxy will fall. Wow! How about that? From plot twist to another plot twist. The Dom Kavash are asking us, the humans, for help against other spacefaring nations coming to our galaxy and blowing us the heck up. That is pretty cool. Well guys, that is definitely going to have to be it for this episode. This is taking an amazing turn. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. And if you did, don't forget to hit that like button. But other than that guys, thank you very much for watching this episode of Freelancer with the Crossfire Mod, version 1.9. My name is Birdtross, and kia kaha. Hey, and we can switch them out with these stairs later. Not a problem. So that's really the phase 1 of this bridge done, really. We've got it, we've got the bridge. So the idea is you come into the house, sort of at this point the sort of wall sort of closes around you and comes up like this, and I think that's gonna look pretty cool. Now what we need to do is just finish up the rest of the wood here, and then we're going to